Economic Partnership Agreement and the CSME Standby Facility projects are funded by the European Development Fund and are managed by the Caribbean Development Bank. The EDF is the main instrument for providing European Union aid for development cooperation to the African, Caribbean, and Pacific states and Great Britain's overseas countries and territories. From manufacturing, trade, skills training, agriculture, and entrepreneurship, we highlight the projects that have been put in place to benefit the countries in the CSME and really show how funding is changing the sectors, businesses, and lives of people around the region. In most sectors, safety is paramount, especially in the food industry. We look at a project where funds are invested specifically in food safety compliance, implemented by the Barbados Investment Development Corporation and funded by a grant from the CSME Standby Facility. The project is designed to increase compliance with food safety standards along the condiment supply chain and to enhance the capacity of the Government of Barbados to make sure that exports of condiments comply with food safety requirements. We spoke to a manufacturer excited about the project and what it will mean for her business.
I was one of the co-founders. It was myself and my husband and my mom and Granny. The four of us, we came together to produce the Super Blend brand of seasonings, condiments, and sauces. We have two lines, pretty much. The traditional range of products, which would carry most of the indigenous products of Barbados, such like your wet seasonings, your pepper sauces, your great cake mix. We also have our gourmet range of products, which carries a range of products targeted more or less at the tourists. They are produced in easy-to-carry boxes, and they are a range of fruit-based sauces, some pepper added, so they're not extremely hot, and some condiments like your ginger pepper jelly, which is our flagship, and the mango chutney.
The BIDC is an agency of the Government of Barbados. We are charged with the responsibility of developing businesses, especially in the small and medium enterprise sector. The condiment sector is very important to Barbados. For several years we've been producing those products like the pepper sauces, condiments, jams and jellies, etc. And Barbados is known for producing some products. One of the goals the BIDC has for this year is to ensure that we work with companies being established to see them internationalize. And if we're going to internationalize companies, we need to ensure that they're producing at the required standards to satisfy the international market.
I mean, it's the only way we imagine that we can grow, and that is to reach beyond the shores of Barbados. We are pretty much just a handful of people on the island, and so it requires so much more to keep your company alive and well. And so we imagine that in order to do that, to have sustainable growth, we need to get into the foreign markets in a solid way.
The primary components of the EU-funded project is to develop quality infrastructure for the condiment sector and to conduct research on the financial and operational requirements for the establishment of a shared use facility, which will ultimately be used for the packaging and storage of condiments prior to export, among other key benefits.
Well, the importance of the shared use facility would be significant to us, because I do imagine that it would incorporate all of the things required for exporting, like your HACCP certification, and also the fact that it would allow you to produce in volumes beyond your normal capacity. That would be a bonus, because you are restricted at the moment, quite honestly, with regards to your output. It would also allow you to have reduced cost in your production processes, and that could easily be transferred then to your customers.
We believe that if we can have a shared use facility, that several persons can take advantage of what it has to offer with the assistance it would provide in terms of production, training, adhering to certain quality standards, and we also believe it may provide the opportunity to assist with the sourcing of raw material, so that the improvements that can come to the sector as a result of the establishment of such a facility are several, and as a result, the BIDC 100% supports the establishment of such a facility.
There are a lot of small enterprises, micro enterprises, mom and pop shops as we call them, or one-door operations that have come down from grandmother to mother to daughter, whatever, that really need a little shot in the arm, a little boost, but in a very focused and well-organized manner. And this project certainly helps us now to pull a lot of those companies out of their current mode of thinking and operating into perhaps a much more modern facility and industry. We firmly believe that this project is going to make a major positive difference in the condiment industry and in our economy.